Going back on the ball, Tawa at the wall. He'll leap, and it is gone! Christian Koss. And the umpire's calling fan interference. Oh, they're calling the batter out? No way. Come on. Adrian Johnson is calling Koss out. So they're still looking at it in New York. The run is off the board. 3-2 is still officially the score. Diamondbacks leading the Giants, but in my opinion, that should be a home run.
That was the play last night that's been the point of contention, during last night's game and today. And the guy who interfered with the ball, Dave McCascal, DBacks fan, season ticket holder, joins us both on the Sports Leader video stream on YouTube and the Sports Leader app, twitch.tv, and all that good stuff. Dave McCascal joins us, and he's here on the UMA guest line. Hey, Dave, how are you, man?
Hey, Dave.
Doing well, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So we'd scheduled you about 15 minutes ago, and then you did duck out for a minute, and then you said you could do the hit with us. Is there any truth to the rumor that your tickets have been revoked for tonight's game?
Yeah, so that's true. I got an email saying, hey, don't come in. We're going to see what's going on. I hope I'm not banned. That would be a bad thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and then just I got a couple texts. People were like, oh, man, you had your chance to talk, and defend yourself. And so I'm like, all right. So I called you back. I was kind of bummed about tonight's game because I wanted to see everyone and get everyone's opinion. And I know I was going to, catch some bad stuff, but lots of good comments out there too.
Well, Dave, let's be real. Do you think this is warranted with how many times it's been perceived that you have interfered with a baseball game?
So, again, I have been kicked out 3 times. However, the one time, and I don't know if you saw today's interview.
We did.
With Bickley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Joey Bart one, I actually didn't get kicked out. It was right on the line, and the chief security guard just had me move up to the second level. So, hey, we're going to put you up here. We're not kicking you out. So, really, it's only been twice. When you're on that front line, I mean, that ball's coming, 90, 100 miles an hour. And last year, I was saying, I did not purposely, let him 2 bounced off the top of the wall, and I really thought that one would have last night.
So you've caught, I think you said you caught 24 homers. I mean, you caught Gurriel's ball last night. I guess when I saw your interview earlier today, I think the thing that kind of miffs us as baseball fans and Giants fans is you say you're a D-backs fan, but you're competing in a game with some buddies who can catch more home run balls. Doesn't that?
No. It's more of like a fun thing. We're not going against each other. Like when one of us catches it, we give high fives and it's all good. It's just there's 3 of us out there that have been out there for about 6 to 8 years, and so we're all in that same section.
Well, you said 9 to 10 of them in your time sitting there have been reviewed. So I mean, you are interfering with the game, even though you say you haven't, right?
Well, anytime the ball comes over the yellow line, that's right at the yellow line,
yeah,
it's going to get reviewed, right? It goes so. A couple times, there was no question. It was right at the line. I reached up, I caught it, and I was safe, right? I mean, New York said I was safe.
So why are you diving across people to catch a ball? I mean, there's no way whether or not it's in fair. I know you say you were in control yesterday, but there's no way that. If you're diving across people laying out on your stomach, I mean, we all saw the ball was going to hit anyway. It'll get reviewed, but you're changing your aggressive nature in trying to catch the ball, and it's interfering with the game itself.
Right. And like I said, the ball was hit. I looked to my left. The fans were not moving, so I had a gap right there. Like I said, I feel like I'm a little bit athletic. I play a little ball in college, and I thought there was a shot right down the line. I thought I was safe, just reading the ball like an outfielder would. And yes, I mean, do you think I reached over?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't think the ball was necessarily gone, but I think you interfere with the play. And I don't think I think the point is, that we don't have good enough camera angles at that point in the war.
No. I definitely know that we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe if a playoff game, how they bring extra cameras in, so it'd be down the line. But.
Okay. So, I mean, you say you're a D-backs fan, right?
Yes, sir.
So explain to me the logic in trying to pull back a home run ball that would have tied the game for the opposition. Because if Tawa can make a play on it, I'm staying away from it as far as I can, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you're absolutely right. That's why my glove was above the line. I didn't go out. And you're exactly right. If the opposite way is happening, right? Like Tyler O'Neill with Christian Walker happened last year. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw when you're right above Walker, O'Neill there. A little too much there, I thought too, yeah.
Right, that one I just saved. Oh, or he would have caught that. But when he comes into our area, past their yellow line, we have the rights.
Like I don't think
I would never.
I don't think you have malintent. I don't think you have like a bad heart about it. I don't think you're quite at the level like Zach Hampel is, and I think he's kind of a punk ass. But I don't think you're quite there. Nor are you like the guys in New York in the World Series last year who were like grabbing on Mookie Betts. Like that's all different. But do you think that if this were a bigger organization, if it were a more marquee franchise, that you would have gotten away with this for this long?
I mean, I don't know. I've never been warned,
But you've been ejected 3 times.
Well, twice.
Twice. I think you said 3 times and you didn't deserve one of them.
Dave.
Yeah, well, one of them, they didn't. They just took me to a different location because the security said, hey, it was so close, we're actually not going to kick you out.
Yeah, that's right. So they moved you to the upper deck. So what did they say this time when they said tonight, don't come to the game? They said, hey, do us a favor, don't show up.
Yeah, we're going to look at your actions. And so that's what I said. When that was literally, I got that message probably 20 to 30 minutes before we were supposed to go on 30 minutes ago with you, right? So I was like, oh, man, I'm bummed. I'm like, am I going to get banned? Because like I said, I love baseball, right? I'm retired. This is baseball and golf, basically my 2 favorite things to do.
Okay, but Dave, let's say the Diamondbacks come back and say you are banned for life and you're banned from every ballpark in America.
Or whatever, yeah.
What is your reaction?
Well, I'd be definitely devastated. I'd probably appeal it if there is an appeal it, it would definitely hurt. Like I said, I don't think that it's kind of tough to do that with a warning, and like you said, being on purpose, right? Malintent. So I
mean, like I said earlier, I think this is kind of like a thing that the D-backs have fostered with you, in that if you've interfered with 9 to 10 different times, there have been reviews on plays. To me, that's Arizona and their organization not looking after the sanctity of the game, right? I mean, baseball put in reviews for this reason. They put in outfield umpires in the postseason after Jeffrey Mayer for this reason. It's not quite the same as like Bartman situations, but if they're allowing it to happen at this point, part of that falls on them. And I think you coming on with us and maybe even going on in Arizona this morning has painted this in a way that they didn't want this to be looked at.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see, I guess.
Well, we appreciate the time, Dave. Thanks so much, man. Best of luck to you. And, with all due respect, I hope we don't see you doing that again in the outfield.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate the call.
All
man.
right, Dave.
That's Dave McCascal, the guy who interfered with the game last night. Dude, I feel like he was kind of sad. I feel like there was a sadness to him. Well, after getting his tickets taken away, he got the slap on the hand.
I think what happened is he didn't want to come on initially because, it's like, oh, man, now I'm the bad guy. Now they took my tickets away from me. What am I going to do? But now he wants to have the sob story to come on with us, and I'm not buying it. So that sounded more sob story like to me. Somebody on the text line or the YouTube chat just says you can't take back that little bitch comment that easily. I'm not going to. No.
He's blind to the impact he's had on the game.